Hey everybody, Alan Nichols here with MaxHub. Just getting ready to unbox our brand new XT10 VB kit. And for anybody who's not familiar with this yet, this is going to be the MaxHub's brand new Microsoft Teams room. So this is going to consist of our X-Core kit, which is going to be the base compute module, and it's going to come with our SO7 video bar. And I'll get into a little more of the details on that once we get this out of the box. All right, let's get this open and see what's inside. All right, we got some really nice foam up here. Oh, it looks like our packaging people have done this before. They've got some really nice handles on this. So I'm gonna shut the camera off now, and I'm gonna take these out of the box and we're gonna go through these one at a time. All right, let's unbox the compute module. So as I was showing, we have this really nice packaging here. So you got carrying handles to help you get it out of the box. It's also got really thick foam so it doesn't get damaged in shipping. Get rid of those. And let's get this guy out of here. So when we open it up, looks like we have a top box. It's even got little finger holes here. Even on the padding, it's got finger holes. Makes it real easy to get out. It's got some indentations in the side so we can get it out also. So this is going to be your brand new X-Core kit compute module. And this is going to be what you're going to mount to the wall through the wall mount holes here. It's going to have all your I/O and your power right on the back here. I'm going to get rid of this box and I'll put this back on the desk. And let's go through what we get in our box here. So you have your quick start guide. It's going to show you everything, how to mount it to the wall, how to set it up, all that good stuff. Looks like you have an HDMI cable that comes with it. Multiple power cables depending on what region you're in. And last but not least, our wall mount. So the wall mount that comes with these is going to be two pieces. You're going to have the part that's going to mount to the wall. It's going to slide on there. It's going to kind of click into place. You're going to have your wire controls here so you can lock your wires down so they don't slide out. And this is actually going to mount to the back of your MTR. All right, let's get this mounted to its back plate. So I've already separated the back two pieces. So these are going to be the risers that are going to meet up with the holes in the back of the unit. And you always want to make sure that your I/O lines up with the I/O clamp here. So essentially it's going to look like this, but we're going to tip it on its back here. I'm going to lay this over the top. And I'm going to line up those holes. And now that that's all lined up, I'm going to go into my hardware bag here, where it's going to have all of your screws for your wall mount, your anchors for the wall mount, and it's going to have the machine screws here. So I'm just going to dump these out. Pop them on here. And these screws also have a little tiny bit of Loctite on them as well. So when you are mounting it, you don't have to worry about these things ever coming loose. And now that we have it mounted to the back plate, you can see that the I/O clamp right here is going to clamp all the wires that are going to come out of the back of this. So you can just undo these two thumb screws here. And you can actually get this thing set up and ready to install before you even mount it to the wall. So you can run all your wires, put them in the clamp, put the clamp down here, and once you have all your wires on, you can take it, mount it on the wall. So this plate here is actually going to be on the wall like that. So the MaxHub will actually click right on just like that. All right, let's get our touch console out of the box. So this is going to be the touch console that comes with your MTR. You got your easy remove accessories box here, some more foam, and the touch console itself. So let me move that out of the way, and let me get this touch console out of the plastic here. So this is going to be our touch console. It's 10.1 inches. It's 1920 by 1200 resolution, so it's really bright, it's really sharp, and it has an anti-glare coating on it, and it's got a room sensor in the front here too. So as it goes to sleep, it can also wake up your displays, and it can also wake up the MTR itself after the conference room hasn't been used for a period of time that you set. On the back here, we have a magnetic shield for your I/O. We also have a locking plate here. So if we take those out and you look back here, we actually have all your I/O for this device. So there's your USB Type-C port to connect to your MTR. We have your HDMI ingest. So if you do want to use like a HDMI bypass, you can absolutely do that without having to run an additional HDMI cable all the way to the compute device. You can do it right from the screen here. It also comes with a USB Type-2 port that you can use for anything that you need. So if you have an additional piece of audio that you want to use on the table, like a speakerphone puck, or if you just need to charge something, you can use the port for that. And it also comes with a 3.5mm analog audio out. We'll put that to the side. We'll check out what's in the accessories box. So in here, you're going to have another HDMI cable for your pass-through, and you're going to have a 5-meter USB Type-C cable. So this is the Type-C cable that's going to connect from the back of your touch console to the back of your MTR. If this cable isn't long enough, we are working on a 10-meter cable. So contact your salesperson, they'll be able to hook you up with one of those. And we also have your quick start guide. So it'll show you how to hook it up, where to put it, all that good stuff. All right, so now for the star of the VB kit. This is going to be the SO7 video bar. So let's get the video bar out of the box. And let's pull some of the accessories out here as well. Got a remote control. Quick start guide, got your mounting plate screws, power supply, magnetic lens cover, and lots of different accessories for plugging your power supply into different regions. We'll keep that one out. And your USB cable, mounting bracket, and other piece of the mounting bracket. So let's get this box out of the way. So the video bar here, it's going to have a tilt adjustable camera right here. So that's going to be manual. There's no motor on that. But what this has is a 4K Sony sensor. And that sensor is capable of 5x digital zoom. And this also has intelligence built in it for auto follow and auto reframe. It's got 6 microphones that go across the front of it for an 8-meter pickup range, and it uses those microphones to locate who's talking and for the auto reframe. On the back of it, you have your power input and your USB Type-C, and you also have an additional audio out and a management port. Now, if we go into our bracket here, you're going to have the ability to mount this to the wall underneath or above your TV. We always recommend underneath to give you a little bit better of a perspective. You have your USB-C cable here. All the screws and anchors you're going to need to mount it to the wall. And you also have a remote control for it. So if you are trying to control the perspective on the microphone or on the camera, you can absolutely do it while sitting at the table. Or you could also control the camera from the touchpad. So, and we got our quick start guide as well. And that's going to be the star of the show for this. In my next video, I'm going to start installing these. I'm going to hook them up and I'm going to show you how everything works. Thanks everybody, and hopefully we get to talk to you soon.